UFOs and underwater USOs, underwater alien bases mystery. We have a lot of reports and disclosure and witnesses claiming that they're transmedium objects, these UFOs, plunging into the waters, and UFOs, USOs coming out of the waters and then flying into space in incredible speeds, hyperspeeds. And this is just basically now coming out. And they claim that there are mysterious underwater bases for these crafts. And when we think of alien life, we often look at stars, we look at something coming out of our cosmology, and we think about inhabited worlds and visitors from other planets across our galaxy and solar system and universe. But what if we look at other places? For example, one place that we haven't really not discovered yet, that's in our deepest oceans. And we can learn more about unknown objects seen in the water. These are the stories of the OSNIs gaining popularity and disclosure, sightings of strange craft launching through bodies of water, whether it's lakes in China or the seas or oceans. The bodies of water easily passing between water and air are increasing, but these events and objects are not something new. One of the first incidents occurred back in the 15th century, and one of those involved was Christopher Columbus. And they said the claim on his trip, Columbus claimed on his trip to America with his crew, made the claim to see a bright pulsating ball of light beneath the surface of the ocean. This orb that then rose through the water, broke the surface and flew through into the sky. That's what they reported. Now we know that all these ships' captains had very accurate reports of what they were seeing. This sighting was probably not a fantasy of those made on long trips by sea. Since Columbus faced the punishment for telling his story, the punishment was not so much for saying that he had seen this underwater object, but for reporting that what he saw looked like a menorah. Explanations for the submerged lights came in a variety of forms, from bioluminescent marine creatures such as giant squid and jellyfish to astronomical phenomena such as ball lightning. More modern sightings claim that they are secret government technologies and submarine military bases. It's possible, but that does not explain the older sightings made by Columbus of this craft coming out of the water flying into the sky at hyperspeed. Those who follow the phenomena of use say that the reason why these sightings go back so far is twofold. The sea is one of the largest, the oceans are one of the largest unexplored areas in which we venture. We can't go that deep. Now, could the Earth and its oceans be a landing point on by alien craft? Some of the most attractive locations for these bases are suspicious underwater basin of Puffin Island on the Welsh coast. Over the years and decades, this place has been a kind of a breeding ground for the activity of UFOs and USOs. It's led many ufologists to conclude that a submerged alien base could be established on the coasts of Wales. In the year 1974, it saw an increase in activity around the area. It ranged from sightings of lights in the skies to description of large triangular craft that even reported abductions and sightings of humanoid creatures, according to witnesses that told them their base was under the sea. That's what the witnesses claimed. Recently, UFO activity has been minimized. Statistics show a decrease in reporting sightings, but these sites contradict the research, with an 80% increase in activity at these sites worldwide. These aquatic occurrences are not confined to the oceans alone. They also take place in lakes and inland bodies of water, also harbor suspect underwater bases like Lake Baikal in Russia, and also large lakes in China. And they even have legends of underwater craft coming from these lakes. Now, the crystal clear waters of Lake Titicaca, bordering Peru and Bolivia, a few videos back, you'll see one of the videos claiming that just recently someone took an image of a UFO plunging into the waters of Lake Titicaca. They are the highest navigable waters in the world and have also been a site of high activity of underwater UFOs. It's said that the lake hides an old alien base. The original people of Tiwanaku give offerings to these extraterrestrials in the lake, and these in the form of gold gifts, stone statues, corn, and other valuable merchandise. These items are thrown into the waters of Lake Titicaca in an attempt to keep the gods happy. And this is on Infinity Explorers by Anshrivastava. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. My Patreon account, the daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.